basketball. All right, well, it is 8:38, and we on AM Extra are always looking for an excuse to celebrate. And this weekend is right up Jenny's alley, and of course, all the rest of you winos out there.
Did you just call me a wino?
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, okay. I think our producer put that in there, but
I
I'll admit it. Okay, tomorrow marks World Malbec Day, a time to celebrate the beloved red wine variety, and you can find some amazing Malbec made right here in Oregon. Joining us live to help us say cheers is DYSON DEMARA with Hillcrest Vineyard in Southern Oregon, and BREE Stock, Master of Wine with the Oregon Wine Board. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning from Umpqua Valley.
Yeah, no, and thank you for sending over a bottle of wine. We're excited to crack it open at some point, not on the air. Okay, so for BREE, let's start with you. For those not familiar, you know, because everyone seems to talk about Pinot Noir in Oregon. Right. So what is Malbec, and where did it come from?
Yeah, Pinot Noir is well known, but Malbec is traditionally a Bordeaux variety that's part of the Bordeaux blends. And it was losing favor in Bordeaux, and the Argentinians picked it up a little bit and ran with the ball there. And so their region of Mendoza is a very high elevation, sunny region, which has a lot of Malbec. And DYSON has a lot of experience working in Argentina as well, and so knows how well this variety performs in cool climates at high elevations with lots of sunshine, which is exactly what we have here in Oregon. And we have more than 80 varieties planted here in Oregon, and Malbec is really starting to take a center stage.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. The more wine, the better, in my opinion, right?
And DYSON, tell us about your wineries, Malbec.
Sure. So actually, Hillcrest is the birthplace of not only Malbec, but also Pinot Noir in Oregon. And the father of Oregon wine is a gentleman that started Hillcrest by the name of Richard Summers. And he planted in the very early 60s, 35 varieties. And Pinot Noir, we know, Riesling are very famous at that point. But Malbec is something that was only the third in line. And when we first took over, my wife and I in 2003, I'd ask Richard, hey, if you're going to plant those 32 other varieties, what would they be today? And he'd always tell me Malbec, Malbec, Malbec. So actually we have quite a long history of it, and we've really doubled down on it, and have really had some just fantastic articles written recently. Oregon Wine Board has helped present wine to over 200 wine writers, and it's just a spectacular different side of Oregon that people aren't aware of.
Yeah, it's exciting to hear about. I'm excited to taste it. Now for BREE, how do you know off the top of your head how many wineries in Oregon currently are growing the Malbec variety or offering this type of wine?
There's at least 20 wineries growing, or vineyards growing the variety, and a lot more wineries trying to source the fruit from from the Malbec variety. And that's the unique thing about Malbec as well, is that it is grown in every AVA, even the coolest AVAs. It is grown in every AVA in Oregon. So it could take that, take the second mantle, as DYSON was saying, for the second red variety in Oregon. And DYSON sources Malbec from a number of AVAs as well, and a number of different vineyard sites and elevations. And you can see how beautiful and purple the fruit is there as well in those images. It's just such a vibrant variety here.
And DYSON, Hillcrest is Oregon's oldest estate winery, right?
Correct. As I said, started by Richard Summers, who is not as well known today, but a real dreamer, and actually the first graduate of Davis to come into Oregon when people at UC Davis in California thought it was too cold and too wet. And when I go to a wine show here in Oregon and I walk in and there's 200 wineries in a room, I think of him as really the catalyst and kind of the crazy person. You know, the greatest things in the world often begin in just the kind of a vision of one person, and that is Richard Summers in Oregon.
Yeah, those founding families in Oregon's wine country, you know, it was really brave of them to make this attempt to do this, and we're so glad they did, because we compete with the best wines in the world here in Oregon. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, DYSON and BREE. Cheers, and of course, have a good weekend.
Cheers, you too.
Yeah, and to learn more about Hillcrest Malbec and other wine selections, we will post a link to the winery's website on coin.com.
Coming up.